Hi there, it's Jenna from Northside Mitsubishi, and I'm here to introduce you to a vehicle that we have not had on our lot in months. This is our 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander LE base. So this one is the first trim level that starts with a bunch of the different upgrades that I'll show you in just a second. Alright, here is the LE trim level. I'm so excited to show you all the upgrades, starting with even just these rims. This is the first trim level that comes with the two-tone alloy rims, and this is upgraded 20-inch as well, giving it a nice clean look and a little bit more sporty and luxurious look as well. Underneath the hood we have our 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, giving you a surprising amount of power, especially with our terrain selectors that I will show you in a second, and a really good balance of fuel economy as well. Up here you're going to see a few different things, including the first one is your automatic headlamp washer. So these will pop out on its own whenever you're washing your regular windshield, and then wash off your headlamps to make sure that you have perfect visibility even in the mucky months that we have here in Alberta. The other things that you're going to see up here are cameras and sensors right here, as well as right above your rear view mirror up top. Those are for a couple of different things. The first being your forward emergency braking, and the second being your adaptive cruise control. And I will show you that again when we get into the vehicle. When we get in, we are going to use a keyless entry. Of course, just a quick easy button to unlock your vehicle or lock it back up. And we are greeted by this premium cloth interior, really nice to keep your vehicle temperature pretty evened out throughout the entire year. We don't have leather heating or cooling it down. Down below we have all of our adjustments for height and everything else, and we even have our two-way adjustable powered lumbar support. Really nice just to increase your comfort. And now getting into the vehicle, on the left-hand side of the steering wheel we have all of our volume controls as well as our selectors for our digital display up front. So that's when you can scroll through a bunch of different settings and things and customize this entire view as well. We have our tire pressure. We have our navigation on here as well, which is another one of the upgrades that comes with this trim level. We also have all of our safety features that you can turn on and off, including your blind spot warning, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert, backwards emergency braking, and a ton more. And on this right-hand side of the steering wheel, back to what I was talking about before, we have our adaptive cruise control. Now this is going to be able to speed up and slow down from the speed that you set your car at, depending on who's in front of you, and it'll also maintain a certain distance away from the vehicles, again, whatever you like to set it at. Very customizable, just like the rest of the car. Now up to our touchscreen. Another thing that you can completely customize is our home menu. You can include any kind of apps that you'd like on here, and you can even adjust it on this side as well. Really cool things that you have with your sports scores, traffic, fuel prices, and a bunch more. And back to what I was saying before, the full navigation system run by TomTom, same one that runs Google Maps on your phone, is included in here, where it's really easy to set your destinations and lock that in, so it's just super simple to use anytime you have to. And another upgrade that comes in the LE trim level is our camera button. This one is our 360 camera view. You can see the walls behind us and the car in front of us. It'll always tell you right on the corner here where the view is looking at. If you press it again, that'll change, and you'll see the right side parallel parking view. It's also really good just to ensure that you are in the lines, and it even has these handy lines to make sure you know exactly what the relativity is. Pressing again, it will give you the first, or just the only, front camera view. Pressing again, go back to your regular screens. Down below that, all of your standard air conditioning, temperature, and fan controls, with a couple extra things included, like your heated seats with 3 settings, your heated steering wheel right over here, and your heated windshield that works for both the front and back windshield, aside from just the regular airflow to those places as well. Below that we have a USB port and our Type-C with our wireless charger, and this one you can do wireless Apple Carplay, or if you plug your phone in, you can also do the Apple Carplay that way, and Android Auto, essentially popping your phone up onto the screen, and that way you can use your own Google Maps, texting, calling, audiobooks, podcasts, or your own music library as well. Really nice to have that to navigate through rather than a brand new touchscreen. Below that, we have our 6 different terrain selectors that will actually pop up just right on your digital display up top. You can change between your eco mode to save on gas, normal to let the car do it all itself, tarmac mode for a little bit more power, good for highway or passing, and gravel mode for rocky and this time of year, especially when we're right in between summer and spring where we have tons of rock and gravel on the road. Snow mode for slippery conditions, and mud for a little bit higher, deeper snow or actual mud as well. We also have our hill assist in the middle, electric parking brake, and our auto hold for those really long and annoying lights. Now taking a look at the back. Back here we of course have our mats. We'll push out of the way for now. We have a ton of room in the back seat here. Lots of leg room, lots of compartments as well where you can fit iPads or phones or headphones, anything you'd like. A couple extra ones over there, as well as our own climate controls back here that we can use. And I really cannot go without mentioning this panoramic sunroof. The shade can actually open from just to halfway or the entire way, and it is a powered sunroof as well, so you can open that and give some extra fresh air, especially on long road trips or if you just want to feel the fresh air when you're driving. These seats, as you can see, are reclined back already, although you can sit them straight up and down if you prefer, and this middle seat will fold down separately from the other 2, giving you additional space and additional comfort for armrest if you only have 2 back here. These can fold all the way down, just with a pull of a tab back here for additional space right behind, and these seats can also move forwards and backwards. Back here we have our LED taillights, followed by our parking assist right below, and this is the power tailgate as well, so you can use the hands-free function as long as you have your key on your person, or you can just press the button over here, or actually on your key fob you can do the exact same thing. Back here we have quite a few different things. We have tons of storage. First of all, we also have our 3rd row seating with our headrest that can either tuck right behind here or underneath here where our cargo sheet is stored. These seats can also recline, and those back seats can move forward to give you extra leg room for the 3rd row over here. One of my absolute favorite features of the Outlander is this handy little lever where when you pull it, those seats are going to fold flat. And pressing this actually fully adjustable power lift gate, that will fold right back down. We are all so excited to have these Outlanders back in stock again, although I know they are not lasting for too long. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know when you'd like to come and take it for a drive before we sell out once again.